Hello friends, we have a PPT here on Night of the Scorpion. This is one of the two poems prescribed for Semester 1 General English. The poem is written by Ezekiel. This is from Adikavi Nannaya University syllabus. This PPT is prepared to help the students understand Ezekiel's views in the poem. These are the learning outcomes. To be able to understand village life in India, to be able to see the contrast between rational thinking and blind faith, to be able to realize the selfless love of parents. And here is the image of the poet. Ezekiel is a Jewish poet from Jewish race who usually follow Judaism. Apart from being a poet, he excelled as an actor, playwright, and editor. Let's see a few biographical details of the poet. He was born on December 16, 1924 in Mumbai. He died on January 9, 2004 in the same city. He received many awards including Padma Shri. He has published many collections of poems. The present poem is taken from Ezekiel's famous anthology, The Exact Name. It has 8 stanzas which constitute 47 lines. Of course, all the stanzas do not carry equal number of lines. The poem follows free verse with no rhyme scheme, which is to indicate that he has given more importance to the subject matter rather than to the meter in the language. Let us see the focused points in the poem. The poem is about superstitious beliefs and practices of people, especially in rural India. See the first image. This is a bunch of green chilies and lemons, which people usually believe that it will protect them from the evil eye of the public. And the second image is somebody is sneezing. If somebody starts on a journey and if they find somebody is about to sneeze or sneezing, they will usually stop their journey. They'll take a break for a few minutes and resume their journey. This is considered to be a bad omen for them. This is, of course, a superstitious belief. And the third image shows a beautiful black cat. It's a poor creature. If people set out on a journey and they find a black cat crossing their path, they'll postpone their journey for hours, even for days sometimes. We don't know the connection between black cat and the journey to be successful. The poem opens with the poet's reminiscence of a childhood experience. What is this reminiscence? That's a past event. His mother was stung by a scorpion. That's the past event he has got back to his mind. The villagers believed that with every moment the scorpion may outside, the poison would move in mother's blood. This is a superstitious belief. So with the lighted candles and lanterns, they began to search for him, but in vain. The villagers also believed that today's suffering of the victim would burn away the sins of the victim's previous birth. A superstition again. It would also balance the evil with good in the present birth. another superstition. It would reduce her woes, their sufferings in the next birth. Yet another superstition. So, as the incident took place, the holy man was called. This is a common practice in the villages. He performed his rites and tried to assuage the effect of the poison with a mantra, with an incantation. In the meantime, her husband applied powder, herb, and a little paraffin on the bitten part so as to cure the injury. Thus, through this small incident, the poem presents a clash of ideas between good and evil. Good is represented by the villagers. Though they are superstitious, they want to help the victim. And evil is, of course, represented by the poisonous creature, that's the scorpion. Light and darkness. The incident took place during night time, during summer night. And to drive away darkness, the villagers took the help of lanterns and lights. The clash is also between rationalism and blind faith. This is the primary point in the poem. The victim's husband proved to be rational by trying to apply some powder, herbs, and paraffin. And the villagers proved to be superstitious with their blind faith in many silly things. And the clash is between knowledge and ignorance. The victim's husband is knowledgeable. He has scientific outlook, whereas the villagers are ignorant. The poem highlights the selfless love of a mother too. When the mother said, "Thank God the scorpion picked on me and spared my children." So the poem thus highlighted towards the end the selfless love of parents. Ezekiel employed two important figures of speech in this poem. One is simile, which is a figure of speech that involves the comparison of one thing with another thing of a different kind. This is used to make a description more clear and vivid. Let's see an example. My dog is as black as coal. And another figure of speech that he has employed is alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of identical initial consonant sounds in successive or closely associated syllables. This is usually used to create rhythm and suggest something else. An example here is, she sells seashells. See, in this sentence, we find two patterns of repetitions, sir and sa sounds. And another one is sh and sha. The poet used a simile comparing the villages to swarms of flies in line number 8. And there is alliteration throughout the poem. For example, the scorpion is seen parting with his poison in line number 5, per and per. Ezekiel's father tried herb and hybrid, her, in line number 38. The poet saw flame feeding on his mother in line number 41, far. Here is the original poem. You can enjoy for yourself and appreciate the poem with the help of my PPT. MCQs, that's multiple choice questions for assessment, and e-content for reading are also provided in other formats in my blog akirazutti.blogspot.com. Thank you.